So every year, at the end of the year, we love to look at the year ahead and predict what's going to happen in the home staging industry. These are just our opinions, what we can see happening, but every time we do it, a lot of it does come true, and I feel like it's a great video to watch if you want to maximize your marketing, look for any potential opportunities to capitalize on, and position yourself for growth. So the first category I want to share with you is marketing, and my first point is data-driven marketing. I think to stand out in 2025, as business owners and marketers, we have to capitalize on a lot more real-time happenings. Looking at buying behaviors, real estate market trends, and what is going on in the industry at that very moment. I think being able to pivot in the moment and create content that is aligned with what's happening in the real estate market is really going to be able to help you stand out, position you as the expert, but also to personalize your content to your area and who you want to attract with your marketing message. And on that note, I do see a huge rise in the demand for more experts. In every industry, we're getting more and more experts who are sharing their own thought leadership and expertise. And I think the staging industry is just crying out for more people who are business owners to come forward and share their opinions on the staging industry and their service and where they actually see the real estate market going, because we're very much involved on the day-to-day level with the sale of properties. So think about how you can portray and communicate more of your thought leadership as we enter into 2025. Thirdly, I see the rise of more people using YouTube to really present their property transformations. YouTube is one of my favorite platforms, hence why I'm here, to really showcase the work that you are doing every single day. If I was to turn back the clock, I would turn it back and really focus on filming every single property I'd staged. I would literally have thousands and thousands of videos. As well as that, YouTube is an incredible platform because it's essentially a search engine that many people are searching for home staging companies, but also isn't it the best way to create a connection with your viewer and to really get that deeper connection where they get to know you and they see the quality of what you do. And finally, on the marketing front, I really do see an expansion into sales funnels. I would say the staging industry has been a little bit antiquated in the past, where we have these very much brochure standard websites and not many online funnels that are filtering down from our audience to our high value clients. And I do see a rise in sales funnels across all companies internationally, whether that's offering free lead magnets, offering more value up front in order to secure sales on the back ends. So now is the time to investigate more about digital marketing and think about creating a sales funnel. The second category I want to share with you is business growth. And one of the things I'm already experiencing at the end of 2024 was a lot more collaboration over competition. What do I mean by that? We've had several staging companies reach out to us and want to collaborate on projects. Often this is because they perhaps don't have the capacity to service the business that is inquiring, and they want to partner on us providing the kit and them styling it. And I love that way of working. That's why I launched Stager Boss, is to really have that collaboration, that collaborative element to the industry rather than competing. So keep an eye out. Is some of your perhaps competitors open to collaborating together, sharing in that profit and sharing in that success? Next, what I'm going to share is really two sides of the same coin. And this is, I see new businesses opening, but I also see other businesses closing, unfortunately. Now, here's my reasoning behind this. I think we will see a surge of more staging businesses this year than we have ever seen before. The word of home staging is now getting around so much faster than it previously has. The industry has never been bigger, and it's becoming a hot topic with real estate agents and property developers, where more and more homes are being staged every single day. Now, the flip side of this that I want to share with you about companies closing is that we also seen a surge of businesses opening around the COVID lockdown period. The reason for that was across all entrepreneurship and all businesses, was because people were at home and had a ton of time on their hands to learn a new hobby or launch a new business. And so we've seen so many businesses opening at that point, and entrepreneurship sometimes just isn't as sexy as it initially seems. Many people will be hanging up their staging kits. Many people will be hanging up their staging kits and retiring to go back into corporate, back into full-time work, because perhaps it's just not been for them. So whilst we see brand new companies entering the market and a few companies exiting, this is still a huge opportunity. With the more companies that open, the more opportunity for more people to hear about staging and ultimately to lead them to you. This is why on our marketing section, that standing out as the expert is so vital in today's market, to be made sure that you cut through any noise. Now, within the existing businesses that are already in the market, I do see people becoming more competitively priced to compete. Rather than creating a premium brand that stands out, I do see the pricing going to change a little bit. And how I see this changing is we'll see more companies start to offer pay at the end options or pay on results. Now, I'm not personally saying that this is a pricing strategy that we're going to undertake, but I do think it is something that we will see. And I've already seen this on the service accommodation side of business, where companies are now renting out furniture rather than selling it. Again, that's not a strategy I'm personally going to undertake, but I'm literally giving you here my observations of what I can see happening. With that on the pricing front, I also see many businesses, I'm teaching many of my own clients to do this, is to migrate to a more premium service with a premium price tag. People are wanting to pay for quality, and I do feel like in many areas there are still gaps for that real premium brand, that premium service. And I think if it's the challenge for you, I would certainly take up that opportunity. Now, my final predictions for 2025 is that I see a lot more personalization in offerings. This was part of my 2024 predictions also, but I think this is going to take an even step further into this year. Now, here's why this is a great opportunity for you if you're a small business. One of the things that I'm seeing already happen at the end of 2024 is that people want to buy local. They want to buy from the company that lives where they do, that operates where their property is, and this is great news. This is your upper hand over any of the larger companies that serve nationwide, because you have that opportunity to have that personal connection piece, but also to visit the space, meet the client in person, and develop that relationship. And I also see clients requiring a more personalized service. So rather than a one-size-fits-all type offering, certain clients may look for more specific items, furniture items, and even add-on services so that you can take as much off of their hands as possible. Now, go back to your business plan, what your true intentions were with your business, because we don't want to get that shiny object syndrome and have 100 different services on the go to service just a few clients. But do keep an eye out for things that you're seeing come up in conversation and people are requesting in bulk. With that, I want to summarize that my 2025 predictions are that we need more experts. We see more real-time content. I think we're going to see more and more companies enter the market, which is going to make a lot of companies become more competitively priced. But I think the real gap is to be more premium priced. And we're going to be seeing a lot more buying local and people wanting to work with sort of these homegrown local companies. This is all incredible predictions. I think these are going to see a huge boost in sales in a completely new era in the industry in 2025. I am so excited to be part of it, and I hope you are too. And I'd love to invite you to one of our 5-day challenges throughout the year where you can learn how to go from 0 to 6-figure stager in 2025. We'd love to support you on that. The challenge is free. It's at the description and the link below.